And that said, without any further ado, here's Big Dan Hubbard and his fine interviewing skills. Dan with Joe Cardarelli.
All right, Charles, thank you very much. We're down here with Joe Cardarelli, winger for the Long Beach Ice Dogs. It's the last home game of the year. It seems like this year has gone by really fast, hasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely has. I can't believe we're down to our final 4 games, and like you said, our last game here at home in the regular season, it has gone by quick.
Of course, when you're having success the way the team has this year, it does make things speed up.
Yeah, definitely. You know, being 20 games over 500, you think that you'd have a playoff spot by now, but we don't. You know, we're in the tightest division next to the North. You know, it's just been crazy this year that we haven't clinched a playoff spot being 20 games over 500. But, I mean, shows to show that there's good teams out here on the West.
I guess if you really look back at the season, the way the team has played, I guess consistent would be a word that comes up, and I think high scoring and good skating, I think, is probably the way you can really classify the way this season has gone for the Ice Dogs.
Well, definitely. I mean, we've been good sticking to our systems all year, which has given us the opportunity to be in the games. And, you know, when you're in games, you have an opportunity to win games. So we just have to continue to play a tight defense, and I think the offense will take care of itself.
Let's go back and talk about last night's game a little bit. We missed it last night here on KVMD, a 2-1 win over Alaska. Crowd was into the game, really on the ice. It seemed like a playoff intensity type game.
Well, it definitely was. I mean, you know, when you have the top team in the West coming in, and also they have Scott Gomez and, you know, Menard, the top goal scorer. I mean, you get revved up for a team like that, and we wanted to show that we could stay with them. And, you know, getting the win obviously was a bonus, but we went into the game expecting to win, like I think most teams should. Right. And, you know, I think it just shows that the playoffs will be even better as we go along.
How important was it to have a good game against Alaska? Since you guys went up there and played those 2 games in the middle of December, they pretty much had your number over the last couple of months. You really needed to come out and make a statement, didn't you?
Yeah, we definitely did, and I think we did. You know, we proved to ourselves that we can stick with them for 60 minutes and you know, hold on to a lead. You know, we were down actually 1-0 and ended up winning the game, so it was good for us. And you know, now we got to look forward to Victoria tonight, and then you know, once we get past this game, 3 games against Fresno, which are going to be just as big. You know, gets tougher and tougher as the year goes. So.
Yeah, it doesn't get very much easier as you go along. Any preference if you look down the road here in the next couple of weeks toward the playoffs? You know, I mean, we talked about last night in the broadcast. Alaska's going to be tough. Bakersfield's always tough, and whoever ends up with that 4th spot is not going to be an easy pushover either.
I mean, it's not going to matter at this point. Whoever's going to come out of the West is going to have to go through any one of the teams that you mentioned, and you know, we just got to worry about ourselves right now, take care of, you know, hopefully tonight, and then Fresno, and then whoever we get to meet for, we can prepare for, and then, you know, whoever it is, it is.
How would you describe the year that you've had?
I thought, you know, overall, I think it's been a positive year. We have so many offensive players that I think it's been kind of easy for our forwards. You know, we're getting results win-wise in the win column. Our goaltending's unbelievable, and our defense, obviously, everything complements each other very well. So down the stretch here, obviously, personally, I hope to provide a little bit of offense and help our team win and keep the puck out of the net as well.
You know, one of the guys who's always here scouting for the St. Louis Blues is Bob Barry, the former King, former Chicago Blackhawk. I watch you play, and it reminds me a lot of watching him when he was still playing, always around the net, being able to pick up the goals from right in front, take that abuse in front of the net when he had to. And watching you just reminded me of watching him.
Yeah, well, my style of game is, you know, just trying to hang around the net. You know, usually playing with guys like Rosa and Larrabee. They're such strong players in the corners, and they make tremendous passes. And if it's not a rebound, it's usually right on my tape within 5 feet of the net. So I just try to get a good shot on net. And if I do miss, you know, hopefully, you know, for a rebound as well. So hang around the net, and good things will happen.
There you go. You played with on a number of different combinations throughout the year. Anybody particularly you like playing with more, or does it really matter who centers the line that you're on?
You know, at this point, it doesn't matter at all. I mean, playing with Marco for the most part of the year obviously has been exciting. You know, being a rookie for himself, he's having an outstanding season, and it's fun to watch him do well. And you know, I'm excited for him and excited for our team. I think, like I was saying earlier, we have so many offensive weapons, so to speak, that I think it can be anyone on any night, and we'll need that down the stretch here if we get into the playoffs.
We want to make sure we had you out here at least one more time to say thanks on a great year, this being the final home game, and we'll wish you good luck up in Fresno and good luck into the playoffs.
Right, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Joe Cardarelli, winger for the Long Beach Ice Dogs, our guest. We'll come back with more from Long Beach right after this on KVMD TV 23.
Hi, I'm Chuck Norris.
And I'm Christy Brinkley.
The Total Gym is the one piece of fitness equipment that replaces an entire gym full of equipment. It's the fastest and most effective way I've ever seen to get into shape and stay in shape. A few minutes a day is all it takes to